Hey everyone, welcome back to the Car Channel, where we dive deep into everything four-wheeled so you don't have to sort through all the fluff. It's 2025, and while SUVs and crossovers continue to grab headlines, the humble sedan still offers something special. Lower centers of gravity, sleeker styling, and often better fuel economy. But not all sedans are created equal. Today, we'll explore the 3 worst sedans you should absolutely avoid in the US market, and then turn the corner to the 4 best sedans you can buy right now. We'll cover performance, comfort, tech, safety, and value, so by the end, you'll know exactly which cars deserve a spot in your garage and which ones deserve to be left on the lot. Let's hit it. First up on our avoid list is the Nissan Sentra. At around $20,000, it might look like a safe, budget-friendly choice, but under the skin it feels underwhelming at every turn. Its 1.6-liter 4-cylinder engine churns out a meek 149 horsepower and 126 pound-feet of torque, numbers that translate to a sluggish 0 to 60 north of 9 seconds. Pair that with Nissan's infamous Xtronic CVT, and you get a droning engine note that never quite settles, whether you're accelerating onto the freeway or passing a slowpoke on the highway. Inside, the cabin uses hard plastics and cheap vinyl trim that rattles over expansion joints. The 8-inch touchscreen, your gateway to CarPlay or Android Auto, lags when you swipe between menus. Rear legroom is generous, but the seats offer minimal support on long drives. Fuel economy is rated at around 30 mpg combined, but you'll struggle to match that figure trying to keep pace with traffic. Safety tech, forward collision warning, automatic emergency braking, lane departure warning is standard, but the Sentra consistently scores only 4 out of 5 stars in IIHS crash tests, mostly due to poor headlight performance. In a segment where the Honda Civic and Mazda 3 deliver engaging driving dynamics, a premium interior, and similar fuel economy, the Sentra simply can't compete. Next on our list is the Nissan Versa, a model that's bounced around as an entry-level sedan for decades. Its 1.6-liter naturally aspirated engine musters just 122 horsepower and 114 pound-feet of torque, and the CVT refuses to stay quiet, whining at highway speeds. Throttle tip-in is delayed. Passing maneuvers demand a long lead-in distance. The cabin, though surprisingly spacious for 4 adults, is built almost entirely from hard, scratch-prone plastics. The 7-inch infotainment screen glows with an outdated interface, and Nissan oddly omits wireless smartphone mirroring, forcing you to tether via USB cable. Ride quality is unsettled. Potholes and railroad tracks send vibrations straight into the cabin, and noise levels are a constant reminder you're in a bargain basement car. Even the EPA's optimistic 33 mpg city and 41 mpg highway ratings feel like wishful thinking once you factor in real-world stop-and-go and AC usage. Worse, resale values crater quickly. Expect to lose over 40% of your purchase price in just 3 years. For buyers on a strict budget, subcompact crossovers like the Nissan Kicks or Kia Soul offer similar pricing but far more refinement, cargo flexibility, and driving confidence. Closing out our bottom 3 is the Chevrolet Malibu, once a stalwart midsize sedan, but now a case study in automotive obsolescence. Available with either a 1.5-liter turbo 4-cylinder, 160 horsepower and 184 pound-feet, or a 2.0-liter turbo 4-cylinder, 250 horsepower and 260 pound-feet, neither engine feels particularly eager. The smaller unit labors on grades, while the larger one vibrates under light throttle, accompanied by shift shock from the 9-speed automatic. The Malibu's design feels dated. The dashboard sports a tiny 8-inch screen, flanked by outdated physical buttons that lack the tactile heft found in competitors. Interior plastics and faux wood trims look like leftovers from 2018, and GM's shift away from sedans raises concerns about parts availability and service support down the line. Handling is uninspired, a touch of body roll, numb steering, and a suspension tune that's neither truly comfortable nor engaging. Fuel economy in the high 20s combined doesn't justify the compromise. With midsize rivals like the Toyota Camry and Honda Accord offering modern styling, hybrid options, and stronger resale values, the Malibu simply falls off the map. So those are the 3 sedans you should dodge in 2025. Now let's shift gears to explore the 4 best sedans you can buy in the US right now. First up, The Honda Accord continues its reign as the gold standard midsize sedan, starting around $26,000 for the LX trim and climbing to roughly $39,000 in the top touring model. The Accord justifies every cent. Under the hood, a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder pumps out 192 horsepower and 192 pound-feet of torque, offering smooth, linear acceleration and a satisfying 0 to 60 in about 7 seconds. For those craving more punch, the Sport trim adds paddle shifters and a retuned exhaust for a mild performance lift. Inside, you'll find one of the roomiest cabins in the class, 12.1 inches of rear legroom, enough for 6-foot adults, and a driver-centric cockpit with a 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster and a 10.2-inch touchscreen. Materials feel upscale: soft-touch dash surfaces, genuine leather on higher trims, and open-pore wood or gloss black accents. Standard safety features include adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and traffic sign recognition. With EPA ratings of 29 mpg city and 35 mpg highway, you also save at the pump. Long-term reliability is legendary, and resale values for Accords hold strong. Expect to recoup over 50% of the sticker price after 3 years. Next in line is the Toyota Camry, the Accord's fiercest rival and a perennial bestseller. Prices range from approximately $25,000 for the base L trim to around $42,000 for the launch edition with all the bells and whistles. Under the hood, you choose between a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder, 203 horsepower, a potent 3.5-liter V6, 301 horsepower, or a 2.5-liter hybrid pairing to yield 208 combined horsepower with mind-bending 54 mpg city efficiency. The Camry's TNGA platform provides a taut ride and composed handling, body control that belies its family car image. Inside, you'll find Toyota's latest 9-inch touchscreen with wireless CarPlay and Android Auto, plus a fully digital 7-inch gauge cluster on higher trims. Soft-touch materials, ambient lighting, and optional ventilated front seats add a premium touch. Toyota Safety Sense 2.5 delivers pre-collision braking, dynamic radar cruise control, and lane trace assist. Historically, Camrys require minimal unscheduled maintenance, and Toyota's 4-year, 50,000-mile warranty keeps you covered. Combine that with resale values in the 55 to 60% range, and you have a vehicle that's as sensible as it is satisfying. Now let's talk about the Kia K5, a sedan that punches above its weight in both style and substance. With pricing from roughly $25,000 to $40,000, the K5 offers 2 powertrains: a 1.6-liter turbo SmartStream 4-cylinder, 180 horsepower, 195 pound-feet, mated to an 8-speed automatic, and the 2.5-liter turbo Theta 3, 290 horsepower, 311 feet, exclusive to the sporty GT trim. The base engine feels eager off the line, and the GT version can knock out 0 to 60 in about 5.8 seconds, all while maintaining a composed ride. Inside, the K5 welcomes you with an 8-inch touchscreen on base models and an available 10.2-inch display on mid-spec trims, complete with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. A 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster projects crisp graphics and upscale materials abound. Soft-touch dash, available quilted leather seats, and brushed aluminum accents. Rear legroom is a comfortable 38.2 inches, and trunk volume stands at 16 cubic feet, matching its rivals. Standard across the lineup: forward collision assist, lane keep assist, and driver attention warning. The icing on the cake? Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, arguably the best in the business, gives you ownership peace of mind unmatched in this segment. Last but far from least is the Genesis G80, the Korean luxury sedan that delivers German rival caliber for a fraction of the price. Starting at about $47,000 for the 2.5T rear-wheel drive base spec and climbing to around $60,000 for the 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6 880, the G80 offers 2 engines, a 2.5T 4, 300 horsepower, 311 pound-feet, and the 3.5T V6, 308 horsepower, 391 feet. Both engines are mated to an 8-speed automatic that shifts with surgical precision, and the optional AWD system includes torque vectoring for enhanced agility. Inside the G80, you're surrounded by meticulous craftsmanship, Nappa leather upholstery, real open-pore wood veneers, and brushed metal accents. A cavernous 4.5-inch infotainment screen dominates the center stack, offering crisp navigation, wireless phone mirroring, and integrated OTA updates. Behind the wheel, a 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster changes layouts based on drive mode, elegant, sport, or snow. Rear passengers can opt for ventilated heated seats with power recline and calf support, plus a heated center armrest. Safety tech is comprehensive. Adaptive cruise with stop and go, remote smart parking assist, blind spot collision avoidance, and a head-up display. The G80 earned 5 stars in both ENTSA and IUHS tests, and Genesis offers a 5-year 60,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty, plus a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain package. In performance, luxury, and ownership assurance, the G80 stands out as the ultimate luxury bargain. So there you have it, our definitive rundown of the 3 worst and 4 best sedans you can buy in the US in 2025. Dodge the Nissan Sentra, Nissan Versa, and Chevy Malibu if you value performance, comfort, and long-term value. Instead, test drive the Honda Accord or Toyota Camry for unbeatable reliability and efficiency. Experience the Kia K5 for sporty style and industry-leading warranty, or indulge in Genesis G80 luxury for a true premium experience without the 6-figure tag. Which sedan best fits your lifestyle? Drop your pick in the comments below. Let's get that conversation going. If you found this guide helpful, hit like, share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to the Car Channel for more in-depth reviews, comparisons, and automotive insights. Thanks for watching. Stay safe on the road, and we'll see you next time.